We are about to explore the largest and arguably the most expensive resort ever built in West Africa. What you are seeing right now is an ecosystem built 1,600 meters above sea level with its own waterfall, cable cars, mountain cabins, and a lot more. Beginning construction in 2005, the developers planned for this resort to attract millions of tourists from all over the world, and on completion was named one of the most beautiful places in Africa. This area now lies desolate and is what many people would call a ghost town. I just want to show you guys the potential of this place and what it currently is now. I think it was commissioned by Musa Yar'Adua, the president. This was in 2007. Whenever the president comes into Obudukatu Ranch, this is where he actually would stay. All the glasses you can see here, they are all bulletproof glasses. I don't even think anybody has stayed in this place for years because it just looks empty and everything is just rotting away. And this is one of the reasons why I actually stopped doing a lot of videos about tourism in Nigeria, because every time you go to all these spots and you want to promote them, you get there and then by the time you see the reality of the place, it just makes you feel really sad. When I asked around, I was told that the last time any president ever visited was over 10 years ago due to the dilapidated conditions of the place, and the building looked like it was hanging on by a thread. So just to prove that this was bulletproof, back then, according to the people on ground, they said Obasanjo came and then he stood somewhere there and he shot at these glasses. So this that you can see are all bullet holes of the bullets that never penetrated. Obudukatu Ranch has so much greenery, and one of the best ways to experience this was taking a canopy walk above the trees. Even with the fact that most of the things are not usually how they're meant to be, but it still really looks nice here, and I'm actually happy I'm here. With what I had seen so far, I was really nervous about walking across a metal extension bridge because I wasn't sure of when last any work was done to maintain it. Currently 700 plus feet from the ground. I noticed that many parts of the canopy walk was falling apart. Walking across it meant you had to be very selective of where you stepped, and this made me feel like I was in an episode of Indiana Jones. One of the saddest parts about being here is seeing things that if they were functioning, they would have given tourists an amazing experience. Like, check this out. This used to be the international restaurant, but look at what it looks like now. And I'm even afraid to even stand on it because there's even a big hole there and everything is just shut down. My heart sank. What really happened? Standing on the deck as the sun was fast setting, I could only imagine what it must have felt like to have a meal or drink here and watch the sunset. I can imagine how it must have been back then, but this is what it is now. After going around and doing all these activities and tour, normally you're meant to just go to the spa and probably just get a massage or just relax, but spa is also shut down, restaurant is shut down, conference center is shut down. As someone who has traveled the length and breadth of this country and made videos about different places, my heart always sinks when I visit places and see the level of attention given to them. It's even worse when it was built and then left to rot. Nigeria as a country loses so much every year from untapped tourism due to the government's total disdain for any form of income that doesn't do with exporting oil. To give you an idea of the power of travel and tourism when done right by a country, South Africa's tourism sector generates over 740,000 direct jobs, and in 2019 over 13 million people visited Morocco. With all the amazing places that exist in Nigeria, there is no reason we can't do these numbers. This would have added a big boost to our GDP on a yearly basis while providing more jobs for more people.